The video we watched last lesson, I don't think it's a real story. This is a staged video, I guess. It's also not funny videos that we watch. The last lesson is a moving story about a deaf, mute father and his daughter. His daughter is a secondary school student, and her dad is a street vendor. That morning, he took her to school by his motorbike, and she was sitting behind her father, and they all were they all were wearing helmet, maybe to protect their head, and and if not, they would be arrested by police. Um, and they all the student in school were wearing uniforms. I think it's good because we wouldn't know we wouldn't know who is poor, uh, who is rich. But the girl is the girl was taken to school by motorbike motorbike, and the other students are taken to school by car, and that's the difference. Um, when when dropping off her at school, the dad tried to converse with her by using sign language, but the girl ignored him, and he he went away. Maybe she felt unhappy about that. Her classmates made fun of her because her father wasn't like the other normal fathers. He couldn't speak or hear anything, and be being being tested at school, and they were quarreling. Then they were fighting. That evening, she was with a boy. I guess he was potential boyfriend. He's probably 5 years older than her. Um, what does what does he look like? He he is tall, and he's wearing a cap in the wrong way. Look looks very cool, very cool. Uh, her dad was her dad was when her dad went nuts because she didn't came he didn't come home on time. He yelled at her, and then she answered him back, and then she went away. The next day morning, she cut class. Not a cut class. Uh, cut class. The dad, the father was at work. Um, Maybe at a market because he is a street vendor. So so he's probably sell something at the market. He was so angry about what happened last night, and, um, and the girl was with the boy in a car. He was crying so hard, and and the day is the daughter's birthday. Uh, her dad was waiting for her with a beautiful birthday cake. And then she heard heard maybe he can't heard, but there is some noise from upstairs, and it made some dust drop off. So he realized that realized that there is something wrong upstairs, and he came to his daughter room. He he knocked knocked on the door. Um, Knocked on the door. Immediately he broke broke down the door without 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 waiting for her to open it. Uh, he came he came into the room, and he go panic. Became panic because his daughter is was lying on the floor. She became unconscious. He was uh, rushed to the hospital. Hosp- um, the girl is was tried was the girl tried to commit a suicide by by slashing her wrist with a razor. Is bleeding a lot. She lose a lot of blood, and the dad the dad is was bleeding with the doctor. He wanted he wanted the doctor take all he had to save his daughter life, and he and his daughter had the same blood ties, so he gave his blood to her daughter. The girl awake. The girl awoke, and 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 she saw uh, he shows her dad is lying is was lying next to next to her, and she feels regret about what he did. The message the message of the video is so meaningful. There is no perfect father, but a father will always love perfectly.